Hi, my name is Susan. I came to the festival from the Carthage Crisis Center. I never had an easy life. I always had a rough life. Like when I was 2, I died and came back. God gave me back. I was born with tumors and I was raped from 5 to 11. And then a few years later, I met my kid's dad in 2022, and then that went bad. He was abusive, stabbing me up, stitching me up. He shot me, I took care of that. So finally got away from him and came to Carthage where I knew nobody. And so I went from the crisis center, then I had my own place, and then I had a friend who I thought was a friend. He took advantage of me, and then I started drinking a lot, alcohol, and then August last year I had to move to Oklahoma to live with my uncle. That didn't work out. So then I moved back to Carthage, back to the crisis center, and I've been there since November. Light the Way Festival had impacted me with a song with Matthew West with My Story, Your Glory. I always had a thing where I didn't know how to deal with my scars, and so I said I was a stab stitch dummy. So instead of saying that, when I heard that song that night at the festival, I changed it to My Scars, My Story for God's Glory. A lot of the songs really touched me, and I grew closer with God through the songs from the festival. The experience I had volunteering for Light the Way Festival was awesome. Me and my friend, we wound up making signs for the relay race, and it was exciting to be able to help out with something like that. So it was my first time ever doing that, so it was a great experience. It's an awesome experience that Light the Way has a really good background, and helping them is a really great experience and fun to do, and it's really exciting. So they should give it a try, and it'll work for them because it was a good experience for me. I loved it. The community was awesome. They took us, the guy, I forget his name, but he took us out all over the place where we seen all around, and just to take the time to he said we'd go swimming if we wanted to go swimming. So it was awesome. The people were nice, and it was great. It was a good turnout, and they made sure we had food and drinks to have when we were hungry and thirsty, and they kept checking up on us to make sure we was doing a good job or what we were doing, see if there was anything else we needed. Saturday of the festival, that concert night, or that morning, Donna wasn't too sure about her faith, and I told her that as long as she has faith of a mustard seed, then that's all that mattered, and she believed in God. And then when we came to Light the Way for the concert, she got baptized, and then some lady out of the crowd came to her and said she was looking for someone to give her necklace to, and there was a necklace with a mustard seed, and somebody gave it to her, so she wanted to give it to somebody else, and God prompted her to Donna, since she just surrendered her life to God and got baptized and stuff like that. So I always tell my friends, and Donna, I tell a lot of people that you can have faith as small as a mustard seed, and God will have your back no matter what you're going through. Because if He can help me, then I know He has a plan for you if He has a plan for me. So I help them out in a spiritual way, and then they wind up getting baptized or they get the confirmation of what I told them through somebody else. So I'm able to help them out. It's awesome that we could come together as a community to help each other out, and then people have changes, their life changes, being up there at the stage, they come through, right in front of you, and the songs they sing really touch you. Help me replace my negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Coming here, and then it was 2 storms that happened that Friday night, and how God just divided the storms. So, it sprinkled a little bit, but God divided the storm both times just to for His people to be able to worship Him and praise Him. and giving God all the glory that night, and how you could see the storms and stuff all around you, and it just opens and goes everywhere else other than right there where God's people was worshiping Him. So that was an awesome experience. That never happened before. So like being at Light the Way and praising God and worshiping God, and the storms, that's just one of God's signs that say, no, His people is praising Him no matter what. And it was a good experience.